Today's headline is about growing tension in South Africa as Operation Dudula has vowed to continue its campaign against illegal foreigners at schools, despite a court ruling ordering them to stop. This move has stirred mixed reactions across the country, with many asking how far this campaign will go and what it means for communities already struggling with division and fear. Hello, welcome back to the channel. This is a video and picture news about Operation Dudula's firm stance to press forward with its mission, even in the face of legal pushback. Authorities have made it clear that no organization has the right to take the law into its own hands, but Dudula members seem unmoved. Over the past few months, schools in several townships have become the new focus for Operation Dudula's activities. The group argues that undocumented children should not be allowed to occupy space in local schools when many South African learners are still without proper placements. Videos circulating online show members standing outside school gates, demanding answers from principals and calling for stricter verification of pupils' documents. The recent court ruling aimed to put a stop to these actions, describing them as unlawful, discriminatory, and harmful to children's rights. But just hours after the judgment, Dudula Secretary General Zandile Dabila released a strong statement saying the campaign would not be stopped by any court, as they believe they are fighting for South Africans who have been left behind by the system. Community leaders and civil society organizations have condemned these actions, warning that such behavior only deepens social tension and risks violence. Human rights groups say children, regardless of their nationality, deserve access to education under both South African and international law. On the other hand, a portion of South Africans have continued to rally behind Dudula, expressing frustration over the state's failure to manage immigration properly. They argue that the burden of illegal immigration is being felt in schools, hospitals, and the job market, and that government inaction has forced citizens to take matters into their own hands. The Department of Home Affairs has stated that immigration management remains a government responsibility, not one for citizens or movements. Minister Aaron Motsoaledi recently reiterated that while concerns about undocumented individuals are valid, the law must be respected, and vigilantism will not be tolerated. But for Operation Dudula, this seems to be more than a campaign. It's a movement built on the belief that South Africa must clean up its borders and reclaim its services for citizens first. The group insists it is not xenophobic, but rather patriotic. Still, many human rights experts disagree, saying Dudula's approach targets vulnerable people instead of addressing root causes like corruption, poverty, and failed enforcement. In places like Soweto and Pretoria, parents and teachers have voiced fear that continued demonstrations could bring unrest to school grounds, making it unsafe for children. Some schools have even had to call in police for protection. Meanwhile, political parties have seized the moment to push their own narratives. Action SA and Patriotic Alliance have both echoed concerns about illegal immigration, but they've stopped short of supporting Dudula's methods. The ANC and EFF, however, have condemned the campaign altogether, labeling it divisive and dangerous. As the debate heats up, it's clear that immigration remains one of South Africa's most emotional and politically charged issues. For now, the court ruling stands, but whether Operation Dudula will comply is another question. Their leaders have made it known that the fight will continue, and South Africans are watching closely to see what happens next. Before we continue, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more verified and balanced South African news updates. It helps us reach more people and keep you informed with facts you can trust. It's sad to see that what began as a movement against crime and lawlessness has now found itself on the edge of breaking the very laws it claims to defend. But that's South Africa, where every day brings a new debate, a new tension, and sometimes, a little drama that makes us all shake our heads and laugh just to cope. Let's hope reason wins over emotion this time. Thank you for watching till the end. All images used are for illustration purposes only. News sources: Times Live, News 24, Raoel, SABC News, and ENCA.